Hello, beautiful souls. I am here today from Connected Souls to provide a reading for the new moon. We have the new moon in Virgo on the 15th of September. So we're going to be looking at what are you currently manifesting with this new moon? So the reason I ask what is because quite often we can be manifesting things we don't even realize we're manifesting. Sometimes it's happening in the unconscious, and sometimes it's happening in the subconscious, and sometimes we're very conscious of what we're trying to manifest. So what I want to also ask into with your cards for this reading is going to be, how can you best surrender to the universe to allow your manifestations to come to fruition? And we'll just check in with some general messages as well that are here for you at this time. So I'd love it if you could like just a small little gesture just to show that you've received this reading, and if you feel called to hit subscribe and also comment. I'd love to hear how this reading resonates with you. So to start with, we have group number 1 with the purple flower, group number 2 with the beautiful Australian bottle brush, the red flower, and group number 3 with the pink flower. So take a moment to breathe into this and have a bit of a feel into which group you are most drawn to, or perhaps it's the flower that calls you in. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and allow yourself to center, and you may find yourself called to more than one group, and if you are, that's perfectly okay. There must be a message in both for you, so feel free to listen to more than one if you are called to. Also, the new moon at the moment in Virgo will be very much about new beginnings. Sorry, my throat's playing up at the moment. There's a lot of focus with the Virgo new moon about work related topics and new business ventures, or just getting anything that's kind of like that business sense of moving and getting things done. It can be life related, it doesn't have to be business related. So it's whatever resonates most with you. I will speak into what comes up for me within the readings intuitively, but yeah, always take what sits for you, because not every message will resonate with all. It is a collective reading after all, so it is done for a larger scale audience, so we call in the energies to support that. Okay, so I will leave you and I'll see you back in the group that you choose. Thank you. Hello, group number 1. Thank you for popping in to find out what's happening for you for this new moon coming up. Okay, so we have the purple flower with wombat spirit. Be at home. And it's card number 68. So wombat spirit is going to be the main energy throughout your reading. Wombat spirit, be at home, is very much about taking the time out. You know, you think of the wombat as being, you know, an animal that loves to just burrow in and in the earth. It's just like this hideaway kind of. So it's almost like this new moon is calling you to take this time to burrow in and be at home with yourself. Okay, Really be at home within your own energies and what is coming up for you at this time. Number 68 might resonate with you, or perhaps number 14 and number 5. Okay, just based on the number here. So take that as you wish. But yeah, really nurture yourself during this new moon. Whatever it is you are in the process of manifesting, or perhaps that is unconsciously manifesting for you, it's asking you to just be grounded in that beautiful earthly energy of, yeah, just you. So that may be, for you, it might be just staying home, it might be going and laying on the lawn while you're at home, but it's as though you're being called to some form of earthing while you are there. So be in nature. If you want to understand a little more about grounding, my previous video last week, the one you'll see my face in it, it's all about balance and grounding and that. So feel free to have a listen to that one if you feel called. You may find there's some messages in there. But above all else, be in your energy. Let yourself shine for you. So we're going to pull some oracle cards out, and I'll pull them all out before we start reading into them further. So the first thing I'm going to ask is, what are you? The people receiving this message in group 1, what are you manifesting with this new moon in Virgo? Okay, let's see. We have turquoise and forget-me-not, and it's balance, cracking open, deep healing, balancing karma. We have lava stone and red hot poker. My body is a safe space, transmuting, breaking down barriers and realizations. And again, what is group 1 currently manifesting with this new moon in Virgo? Card number 23, Salamander, Ouroboros, creative work, infinite wisdom and alchemy. And lastly, I will grab one from the deck. Group 1, manifestation that they are processing for this new moon. We have card number 30 with think. Okay. So we did speak about Wombat Spirit being at home, and we've got here balance, cracking open, deep healing, and balancing karma. And lava stone and red hot poker, my body is a safe space. Transmuting, breaking down barriers and realizations. So it's as though you are processing this whole new beginning, and in order for that to happen, they're asking you to be at home, to allow this. Allow yourself to be safe within yourself and find the balance within yourself. Okay? Break down all those barriers that you've been holding on to or that you've been putting up. You're going to be receiving great realizations during this time. There's just a whole deep level of healing that's going to be focusing on balancing karma from your lifetimes. And this is obviously why you're being called to rest during the new moon, because what is to come from this rest is requiring you to shift these elements first. And sometimes we will be shifting these in the spirit aspect of self that we're not seeing. So you may be like, oh, but I don't need a rest, I'm all cool. But the reality is, we don't always know what's being processed in our inner worlds that Spirit is doing on our behalf. Okay? Because sometimes we are not consciously aware of what is being processed, but the work is being done. And we have here the earth and fire elements on this card, and we have fire on this one. So remember I said here, I felt like you needed to earth, really come back to earth and ground yourself. Well, you're requiring not only the grounding of this, but the action to be able to flow with that fire energy. So when you come home and you really earth and you be with yourself and allow yourself to be, you are going to be going through a process of cracking open. You're going to be breaking down those barriers. There's that fire that's going to be actioning all that for you, whether you are doing it in some quiet, nurturing, grounding practices yourself during the new moon, or whether you are having it done on the unconscious, it is happening. Okay? We have 23 with Ouroboros, creative work, infinite wisdom, and alchemy. We have card 23 here, so if that resonates with you at all. But you're manifesting something that you've been really working on within yourself. It's like this creative wisdom that you're trying to alchemize. It's like bringing together everything you have been learning and you've been thinking about here with card number 30 and think. Is that real? What's been building up within yourself? It's like this cycle of something that's kept coming and going, and it's just this thought process of, I'm going to do this, I'm thinking about that, but now it's like, well, your thoughts are manifesting whatever it is you've been deeply thinking about. Sorry, you can probably hear all the birds tweeting outside. And because you got the little crescent moon here, I'm going to say it's a waxing. It's just basically, it's coming back slowly from that new moon. It's going to be slowly coming back out. So the 23rd might be a time where you're feeling something coming in as the moon starts to come back to, starts to shift back to show its beautiful little crescent self again, as it does in its whole motion of becoming full. It's like, if the new moon's on the 15th, I'm thinking we'll probably be seeing, I'm pretty sure it's the waxing that comes next. It's like, I always forget, but I'm pretty sure this one is right. You'll have the waxing moon that'll be coming up probably somewhere around that 23rd. So it's as though, this is when that creativity is going to really start to manifest into something that you're going to see. It's like, that new moon period and a couple of days after, you're going through this real deep inner journey of healing, and what you're thinking about during that time of deep surrender can start to really come up. Okay, so it can really start to alchemize and become something, and become a thought process that's becoming somewhat a reality. It's like looking through the window and seeing all these beautiful stars and the magic that is and what's possible for you. So I'll get some little messages for you for this energy of this, what you're manifesting. Just some general little messages for you at this time. For group number 1 with the new moon. Oh. We have the Spell Singer. Cast spells of wonder and delight. the fairy harper. Find the words to long forgotten songs and dance to the music in your soul. So it's really just coming into that beautiful creativity of yourself, like really allowing yourself to, you know, when you find the words to lost songs and you dance that music in your soul, you are alchemizing the words with the feeling within yourself, and you're really like embodying it. So, you know, that creativity can come. And with your thinking, and how I was saying these thinking is going to manifest to light. It's like you're casting spells of wonder and delight with all these thoughts. And it's really actually interesting because it says the spell singer, and then in the second card it's find the words to long forgotten songs. So perhaps singing these songs is going to have some power for you. So listening to some music that really resonates with your soul at this time might have some magic in there for you. So we're going to pull some tea leaf cards for group number 1 for this new moon. There we go. I accidentally threw these before. I was trying to do something and they like flew out of my hand, and there's like 200 of them, so I just went everywhere. Oh, it was so funny. So we have Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Wind chimes with peace and harmony. We have career. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. And then we have the bird perched with waiting for news, a package or letter. Okay, so with the fox, with be at home, we've got shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This downtime is going to allow you to really find that balance within yourself. And yeah, here we've got balance. So balancing that earth and fire. So really balancing that. It's like, I want to action this, but I really need to look after my health and my body too. Okay, so this is going to require you to use some of that resourcefulness within yourself. How can I do this? How can I manifest myself to be able to have more balance and have more downtime while still bringing in money and, you know, that beautiful nurturing of self and being abundant in that. Okay, so someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. During this time, it's you may have had someone that you keep giving your energy to. Perhaps it is too much into your business or work. And because the new moon in Virgo is very much around, you know, that business action oriented side. So, you know, where are you allowing other factors to come and wedge in to where it matters most? Are you allowing others to disrupt your peace and harmony? So, you know, reminding yourself that slowly but surely getting ahead, it's not a bad thing. You know, breaking down this barrier within yourself of, you know, my body is a safe space to be. It is okay for me to take the time to move ahead. I don't need to be firing forward. Perhaps others are choosing to do that, but it doesn't mean you need to. We can often follow the, you know, the path of what others are looking like they're doing, and it looks amazing, and it might look on the outside like things are great for them, but perhaps they're feeling that lack of balance themselves and they're not showing it and they're not telling you. So just remember, listen to yourself and be at home in yourself. During this new moon, use that time to really practice and allowing this deep healing to happen so that you can start to see more of what's the best outcomes for you. You know, really alchemizing that beautiful balance of head, heart, and yeah, and just I just keep getting you. Just balance you. So there's a bird perched here, waiting for news, package, or letter. So that's where, as I said before, you really taking this new moon to pause. And whether you're doing this work or whether Spirit's doing this work on your behalf in the under, it's like the news of what is to come after, you know, as that moon starts to build up again to that waxing and the creativity and that wisdom starts to come back. You're waiting for that. And it's okay to be slow and allow that time to allow that to come in, because we can't always force this to come through. Okay, so I want to ask, how can I best surrender to the universe at this time? So how can group 1 best surrender to the universe at this time? Oh man, I love it when this stuff happens. It just says Pearl and Larimar, let go. Surrender, release patterns and triggers, Pleiades. So it's so, you know, we've got the water element here, so it's a real emotional kind of, yeah, it's like release any emotions that you have been allowing to get in your way. There are triggers there are patterns you've been processing and going through constantly, and it's just like, it's time to surrender and let go of those patterns. This is what this is helping you do during this new moon with the 2 cards up here. And it's as though, you know, it's hard when you say, how can I best surrender to the universe? And it tells you just to surrender. It's like, okay, sure. But we have another card here that is Lilac Spirit Quartz, Community. Healing, division, teamwork, and freedom. So a good way to focus on that letting go is, you know, embrace those emotions that you have during this new moon. Really, when you're at home and you're within yourself, really just embrace into what those emotions are bringing up for you. They're there for a reason. They're showing you something. So, you know, this can be helped with community support. Even though you are going to be at home within yourself, you're probably going to still want to reach out and ask for help. It's like, communicate. What's on your mind? And allow yourself to let go of this. Okay, your community is going to help there. There's teamwork. If it is in business or in a workplace and you are with others, it's going to be letting go the need to do it all for yourself. So perhaps the other side of this is, are you doing so much and others at work or within your business aren't? Give some to them. Stop this hero, you know, I can do it all kind of attitude, which a lot of us can fall into, and say, no, sorry guys, I'm taking a break. I'm going to need you here. Can you please do this for me and do that? I'm going to put my focus here. So really allow yourself to let go of the need to do it all. Allow that teamwork to really come in with community. and not have to control it. Just, you know, this, just, yeah, let it go. Oh, man. So I will pull some tarot just to further look into this a bit more. And we're going to ask, yeah, so what is the big outcome of this beautiful manifestation that that group 1 is manifesting with this new moon? We have 10 of Wands. And 8 of Pentacles. So with the 10 of Wands, it's like, you know, you've really had this feeling of like you're carrying it all. As we were saying here, you know, with these 2 cards, you've been like allowing yourself to take on all the responsibilities, but it's been burning you out. It's no wonder why Spirit's saying, stop, it's time, you are slowing down. And the reality is, when we don't allow ourselves to heed these warnings, it will happen for us. We will be made to slow down one way or another. As, you know, 10 of Wands does. You know, it's an action card. It's like, you are really taking on this stress, and burnout is a real thing. If you hit that point, it can take years to recover. So it's not really a hero move when we think we can do it all ourselves. It's actually quite the opposite. Now, I've been there, I've done that myself as well. I've been through the process of, I want to do it all myself. So we're manifesting more of that beautiful, like, dedication to self, and just, you're going to be mastering a way of how to be more resourceful in your business and how to balance that. More of this manifesting, what is coming in for group 1 with this new moon. Well, I'm just going to have to plonk them on top. Okay. We have 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yeah, so you are getting massive energy coming in at the moment. With the Wise Woman on the end, it's all about, yeah, so you're really manifesting in at the moment this beautiful power of that just thirst of knowledge. You're going to be, you know, here with the creative work and the alchemy, you really are alchemizing it all together. We have, you know, we have the 3 of Cups, friendships, community. It's like, look at them, they're happy, they're dancing, they're nibbling on some berries. It's like you are gifting yourself the ability to balance life, to remember how amazingly safe your body is, and being present in life and enjoying it. It's like this looking ahead now. You're really taking leadership now. You're really taking leadership of yourself, your future, your happiness, with that balance. Like, look at him walking across this bridge, and it's like, it's just being so, you know, here we had shrewdness and resourcefulness, and 2 of Pentacles is resourcefulness. It's being flexible and adaptable. And this is what you're going to be doing, is manifesting in this new beginning of allowing yourself to be smarter in the way you work, smarter in the way you choose to do business, or yeah, perhaps you are an employee of a workplace where you've been just giving so much, but now it's like, no, my inner self knows now that, like, I want more. I want to feel more of my body. I want to know my inner wisdom and be present with it. You know, that ability to be able to start to see what that light and dark is, and determine for yourself where your magic is, and know which way you're going forward. It's like, you know, Three of Wands it has a lot to do with having that foresight as well, and it's that action, that momentum with, yeah, we've got a focus on relationships, and we've got that focus on your passions. So it's like, I just see this beautiful alchemizing of you. You've been needing this for a long time, and it's coming now. And it's like, it's time for you. It really is time for you. So I'm going to pull out another message for you at this time. What other messages are there for group number 1 to take forth with this new moon energy? I'm losing cards everywhere. Respect, survival, liberation, and freedom, with card number 24. And lastly, we have 9 with vervain, everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release, and protection. So yeah, you're really going to find this beautiful liberation after giving that respect to yourself, showing everyone around you what you deserve for you. There's, you know, just that complete soul alignment and letting go. You are now protected. By choosing you, you are protected, because the universe wants us to choose us and our highest alignment of self more than anything. It will support us when we do. So keep doing that. Keep choosing you. And the beautiful, you know, the bloom of this beautiful purple flower here, it's like, you know, this is, it's like you're just going to keep receiving so much more. So much more. Your body is going to be so happy within yourself. Yeah, so a last couple of little messages just for group number 1, just to finish this off. Travel the road seldom taken, and the old one, the ancestors call, and seek their wisdom. So yes, you're being called to come back to self, called to travel the road that not everyone is choosing. And that's what I mentioned earlier in the reading, was just because everyone else thinks that it's societally these days, it's the normal is to do and burn yourself out and work so hard to, you know, well, hang on, what happened to life being like, the wisdom is in living, being here. You are here, so be here. Stop being elsewhere and avoiding life. There are ways we can do both, and you are already well on your way to finding that. So new moon, be at home with yourself. Really start to think about, if you haven't already, really start to think about what it is that would make your soul feel more balanced and aligned. How you can really start to let go of having to carry everything within your work life, and just, yeah, balance, fun, joy. Be present with yourself. be with community, talk to others that you love to talk to, and dance and sing. So group number 1, I hope that you get so much joy from the new moon to come. There's such beautiful energy to be had. So thank you for coming today to listen to this reading. I'd love it if you could like and share any comments on how this resonates with you, and also hit subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be awesome. Thank you. All the best. Hello group 2, Melissa here from Connected Souls to bring to you your reading for this upcoming new moon in Virgo. So you have chosen the card that has the bottle brush, the Australian flower bottle brush from our gum trees, and card number 22, we have Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. So Dragonfly is going to be your main energy for this reading, okay? For what you'll be focusing on with this new moon. So Dragonfly Spirit is, it's about, you know, we've got here the blue as well. It's like really standing in your truth and allowing your voice to speak. Stop, I guess it's a time where we're not focusing on deceiving ourselves, and we're absolutely not deceiving anyone else by making them think this is how things are, or, you know, the truth is here. Okay, it is a time where you are being shown what needs to happen for you to manifest this beautiful new start to whatever is going to come through with your reading today. Okay, Dragonfly can be much like the butterfly in ways of you know, transformation, new beginnings. So yeah, and card number 22, if 22 or the number 4 has any meaning to you at all, then take that as it comes. So we're going to pull some cards before I start to go into any more. We'll pull out a number of them first. Okay, so group number 2, what energies in this new moon in Virgo, what are you currently manifesting at the moment with this new moon? Group number 2. Okay. So we have Crazy Lace Agate and Sunflower with Play. More fun, jokes and laughter, please. And we have Pearl and Larimar, Let Go. Surrender, Release, Patterns and Triggers, and we got Pleiades. So, oh, wait, no, keep pulling some cards. Get into it too soon. Okay, so group 2, what are you manifesting with this new moon in Virgo? Card number 1, ancestors, family, survival, death and worship. New moon in Virgo, what is group 2 manifesting? Home, with card number 42. Okay, so we have Play with fire element here. Okay, more fun, jokes and laughter, please. So you're trying to manifest in, or whether you consciously are, or whether your spirit team are working in the scenes behind, manifesting for you, more fun, jokes and laughter. You're here to shine, to stand out. Like, it's time to let go of any old patterns and triggers that are playing out. You know, we've got the rainbow here on this pearl. It's like you already have this pearl of wisdom that just has this beautiful abundance of energy that is there within you. And it's time to let go of anything else that you have allowed yourself to see, because it's as though you haven't been seeing the beauty that you are. And for you to be able to start to see how much you shine, you need to be able to step into more of that fun, more laughter, just joy overall. And we've got the pearl here, but then it's like they're little pearls in the middle of the sunflowers as well. So yeah, really just feeling into that beautiful like luminescence of what you are. And we have card number 1 with ancestors, family, survival, death, worship. 1 is kind of like, I always see 1 as like the starting of something. So it's like you are at this whole beginning point again. And here with 4th house, home, it's almost like, well, I see home as a starting point too. It's like we go back to home when we need downtime and rest. And number 1 is like that start again. We've got the candles burning, 2 of them burning with 2 out. So there's still that passion and fire in you. You've got 2 that have gone out because you've been hiding something from yourself. Perhaps it's a vision of what you really want to be doing with your life, or how you truly want to be seen. But either way, it's like there's still 2 candles here that can be lit. The eye can still see the possibilities. There is possibilities to come. So, with it says death here. With death comes rebirth. Whether that's death of an old energy, whatever that may be, there's always new. It's time to worship yourself. So manifesting more energy into you, manifesting more into family time and home. So really just bringing back in that laughter and joy into your home life. Like perhaps you haven't thought you deserve that in your home life. Perhaps this is an area that you're focusing on now. It's really coming back to what you desire to come to fruition with home. What does home look like for you? And obviously there is an element of yourself that already knows. Home is about fun, jokes and laughter. It's about family. It's letting go of what doesn't serve you is home to you. So we'll pull some little messages for you at this time. Just any little messages for group number 2 at this new moon. Alright, well, we get these 2. See with eyes and heart wide open with fringe dweller. Owl song, whisper secrets to the moonlight, find strength in stillness. So you're coming back to home with your heart and eyes wide open. Okay, some tea leaf cards for you for group number 2. This new moon. Oh. Okay, happiness. Yay! This is what you're manifesting. Time to let go and go out and have fun with the grapes. Mice, discord among friends or family. Dog far away with a distant friend thinking of you. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. And lastly, bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So yeah, it's like this is all you trying to manifest more love and joy into your life. And as I said, even if you're not consciously manifesting, spirit or whatever in the spiritual realm are supporting you through, you know, perhaps it is your ancestors in spirit that are supporting you through this transition and helping this happen for you. Okay, so we've got happiness, which just with that more fun, jokes and laughter, please. Time to go out and have fun. This is what is coming in for you with this new moon energy. There has been discord among friends or family, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. And this is a time to release these patterns and surrender them. Let them go. You know, we've got a death of an old cycle there with some dealings with family that haven't been very nice. So finding that strength in the stillness while you process this transition is going to be very helpful. A distant friend is thinking of you. So this could be perhaps this fair woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Perhaps that's who's at a distance from you, a family or friend that lives far away. And currently they're thinking of you. Bread, there is going to be a period of prosperity and abundance. And I feel like that's going to be by way of happiness. Abundance in your home. Abundance in... You're putting in that time to really create this beautiful new beginning with those you love within your life. And yeah, it's time to worship you and allow yourself to shine, because this is what you've wanted. Whether, you know, part of me feels like you may not be consciously manifesting this because truth transcends illusion. It's like you've been thinking that you're okay with what's going on, even if you feel worn out somewhat. It's like you don't want to see what it is that it actually is wearing you out. So seeing with your eyes and heart wide open is allowing, you know, your ancestors, I feel, are trying to get you to see with your eyes and heart wide open, to see what the truth really is. And because perhaps you haven't, or maybe you have now realized, either way, in the background, this is starting to take shape. There's an old pattern going, and the manifestation of this beautiful new joy and laughter and happiness is coming through. So I'm going to ask, how can Group 2 best surrender to the universe to allow this manifestation to come through the new moon? Past life healing, letting go of anger and forgiveness. Wow. Garnet and Lady's Mantle with womb healing, sexual power and sovereignty. And lastly, I've got one more. Inner child, innocence and self-awareness. Yeah, so for you to surrender to the universe to allow this to heal, you may be worth booking in perhaps with someone to assist in this. Someone that does energy healing work that you may already be aware of, or perhaps if not, ask for recommendations from friends and someone around you to help you heal any elements of your past life that at this time are needing to be seen, needing to go, needing to be able to release and let go completely, so that you can experience this beautiful life of joy and happiness. We've also got womb healing, and we've got inner child here. So I do feel strongly that there is an element of you seeing someone for some alignment and healing. Okay? If you don't have the means to access this financially, there are so many ways you can get guided meditations and access elements through YouTube. And I know one guy on YouTube, his name is Steve Noble. Steve, S-T-E-V-E, Noble, N-O-B-E-L. I've always found his guided meditations really, really helpful. He is so... I'm not getting paid for this. He doesn't even know I'm shouting him out here. Never spoken to the guy. But I have used his guided meditation so many times. He is really detailed in them. I love how he really gets to that real deep healing sense. And he has so many different ones that are, you know, titled, whether it be past life or all sorts of different topics, that you find what resonates with you for this new moon. You find what resonates with you before and beyond this new moon. Okay? But here we've got dragonflies in this picture again, with inner child. We've got the dragonflies here. So there is an element of transformation, and you're going to find that by being in that play mode. More fun, jokes and laughter, because the inner child is innocence and self-awareness. It's that play, just joy, just embrace all the fun. It doesn't matter how old you are, just be silly, be goofy. I'm an absolute goofball all the time. And I love it. Whether people like it or not, they tend to always like it anyway. But I mean, there's people that may not, but I mean, for the most part, I don't care. Because it makes me happy. And when you embrace your inner child, that brings an element of healing in itself. Garnet and Lady's Mantle with womb healing and sexual power, sovereignty. Okay, so we've got earth here with the element here. So really in that root chakra. So if you know, we've got a lot of elements. We've got earth, air, and fire. No, not fire, sorry. Water. Earth, air, and water here at the moment. So really focusing on, you know, with the water is very much emotions, your relationships, which is coming up with family here, and home. So there's ancestors, there's past life healing. So there's obviously a huge element of where there's healing needed in your past life, relevant to elements of mind, communication, emotion, relationships, and your heart. So I know that sounds like a lot. It's all just a bit of dedication to self and really focusing on what healing comes to you at this time, like what you're drawn to most. Intuitively come back to self. Have your eyes and heart wide open, and just feel into what you're drawn to access for this healing. Womb healing, we've got the sexual power and sovereignty, which is the root chakra. Okay, so we've got root chakra, we have sacral chakra, and we have heart. All right, they are the main focus right now for you. And I feel like this is going to manifest. This is going to happen. The outcomes here are going to happen. You are going to see the benefits. It's just allowing yourself to focus on this healing journey through this new moon. Surrendering and letting go. Okay? Really allowing yourself to step into that, so that you can step past this new moon phase into, you know, which could be, here we've got 22, that could be the 22nd. New moon is on the 15th. It could be by the 22nd you're starting to feel a shift. You're starting to feel more play and joy coming back. Okay? I'm going to pull some tarot. So, about what it is here with this manifesting with the new moon for group 2. What is here? What is the main focus here? Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords. We have okay. And yes, I will pull one more. Oh, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, with this manifestation, there's going to be breakthroughs. You know, it's funny because we spoke earlier, you know, the truth transcends illusion, and Ace of Challenges, Ace of Swords is, it's about communication, but it's also about truth. So remember we spoke earlier about the dragonfly looking like it was relevant to perhaps being very throat chakra related, about speaking your truth. So yeah, we do have, there is going to be a huge breakthrough in your truth and the clarity that you have. Okay, new ideas. You will see more with your eyes and heart wide open. And with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And there's both this passionate confidence. You're just self-assured, but you're also just like that warmth and that beautiful intuitive element as well. So it's like this real strength in your in the way you're going to action things, and the way you're processing your emotions in this process of actioning. Okay, so during this manifestation time, it's like really working through this new moon healing process is just going to be bringing about a beautiful balanced strength in that queen energy, the queen energy of being composed and warm, being able to support yourself and being able to support others without feeling overwhelmed. It's going to be that beautiful vibrancy back, like optimism that'll come. You're just going to have a whole newfound sense of strength. Is there any more messages that group 2 needs regarding the new moon in Virgo? What else can they action or focus on? We've got the oldest one, which is the Hierophant. And we have the Forest Lord, which is the Emperor. We really have this alchemizing of this earth and fire here. So, you know, the oldest one just has this beautiful alchemy of knowledge of through the ages. It's just this wise sage, and it's like it's calling on you to bring back here our song, whisper secrets to the moonlight, find strength in stillness. The owl is very wise. It's knowing within yourself the wisdom that you're needing at this time, the strength you're needing at this time. It's like, you know, there are things that have happened in life and people conform in ways and people do it this way, but traditionally and whatnot. But coming back to you and what's grounded in your own knowledge and wisdom. Not, you know, what is yours? What are you holding on to that you know to be true? And with the Emperor, it's just been stable in that. Practicality and protecting yourself while you power forward into this beautiful new beginning of joy and laughter, and just, yeah, there's just going to be so much happiness coming. I feel like it might have just been a really tough time for you, and you're coming out of this now. With this new moon energy, it's going to birth this whole new beautiful start that, yeah, you just didn't even realize you needed. Or perhaps you did think you needed it, but you didn't think you were worth it. Well, you are. You absolutely are worth this. So any last little messages for group 2? Walker on the wind, the raven shows the way. Be courageous. Change and chance can bring exciting wonders. And the storyteller. Stories are medicine, strengthening and renewing. So be courageous. You see this little being riding this raven. It's just like that courage of getting on there and just finding this beautiful new exciting something. There's a little key hanging from his foot, the raven's foot. It's like there is so many beautiful things out there to unlock when you allow yourself to be courageous and just fly. Just find it. Just trust in the truth and joy of what is for you. Okay? And listen to other people's stories. There is medicine in what they have to share. And it just helps birth more for you when you listen. Okay? And share your story. So, group number 2, beautiful reading here with just this beautiful new beginning coming for you, manifesting into reality. And I hope all the best for you at this time. Thank you for coming today. Love it if you can hit like. If you feel anything resonated with you, feel free to pop a comment in. And yeah, subscribe would be awesome. If you subscribe to the channel, means I can, you know, you'll get alerts when I pop new content up, which I try to do regularly. So I'd love to see you back. Thank you, group 2. Okay, group number 3. Here is your chosen group for this new moon reading coming up in Virgo. Okay, on the 15th of September, you've chosen the card that has the 2 little pink flowers on it. And we have number 3, Armadillo Spirit. Okay, set healthy boundaries. So this is going to be your main energy for this reading at the moment, for the new moon. It's about healthy boundaries as well. And because you've chosen this one, I did do a read, it was an oracle-led discussion last week. It's just, you'll see my face on it. A little video that's about boundaries, and it was about boundaries and grounding and energy. So you may find some use in listening to that. Might help you with some extra information to help get through this coming patch. Okay, so if that resonates with you, pop on to my channel. I think it's about an 18-minute long video, so it's up to you, but it's there if you wish to yeah, hear a bit more into that, okay? So setting boundaries for yourself. Yeah, you see the armadillo has this hard shell, like this protection around him or her, as though, yeah, it's just like nothing's getting in unless I allow it. I'm going to be firm in what I allow to come through. Okay, and you got number 3. So whether number 3 means anything to you, yeah, it could be something to do with the 3rd day of a month, or it could be to do with a birthday. But anyway, take it as it comes. Now we are going to pull some oracle cards out first before I start to go into the reading, and I'm just going to be asking on what is group 3? What are you currently manifesting with this new moon? Okay, group 3. Okay, so we have the diamond ray, diamond light body, high frequency activations, and planetary grid work. And we have golden Libyan tektite, expansion, galactivations, initiation, ancient Egypt. Wow, they're both pretty powerful cards there. So let's see what else there is. Group number 3, really manifesting with this new moon in Virgo. We got card number 36, Witch's Wounds, Remedy, Magical Medicine, Sacred Heart, and Another Day. And last one of these, group number 3 for this new moon, manifesting. We have Imam Koali with Root, and card number 38. Okay, so it doesn't surprise me that you got set healthy boundaries when we're moving into a time that's taking you through some serious expansion within your spiritual self. It looks as though, you know, sometimes we don't manifest things on the conscious level. We manifest unconsciously, or they're manifested for us within our chosen path. You know, our spirit team may be guiding these for us in the external that we're not seeing. So you are receiving some new gifts that are manifesting into your life at this time. Huge expansions. It's as though you're going to be pulling in some beautiful high frequency activations, and it's got planetary grid work here, and then you've got galactivations and initiation. So it's like they're both very galactic energies you're pulling in at the moment, some form of upgrade within your spirit self, and it's going to take you to a place that's just going to be like you are this beautiful ray of light that just shines over everything. You just have this beautiful ethereal aspect of self. Your intuition is going to be heightened. It's like if you with this, all this gold here and this diamond, it's like they're both just such powerful and just expensive. When you think of cost-wise here on earth, they're expensive, so therefore they are valuable. So, well, in the eyes of earth anyway. So I'm seeing them as a representation of some valuable new gifts that you are receiving. You've been initiated into this new knowing of something. So we might find a bit more about this as we go, but they're both air energy, so they're both very ethereal. And we've got Witch's Wounds with Remedy, Magical Medicine, Sacred Heart, and Another Day. So really just, oh, actually here we've got Root as well, and then here highlighted more is the Earth element, okay? So both very earth-bound. So you really need to focus on setting these earthly boundaries during this time of the new moon. Really, really set those protections up around you. Root yourself during, oh, that sounds terrible. Root, I'm sorry. Earth yourself. Root chakra is the earth element. Really ground yourself in with these energies during this new moon, because you are receiving some massive expansion in the astral realm, okay? And your higher self is going to be needing you on the earthly plane to really ground yourself through this time. Now I got 36 and 38, so I'm going to say, because there's 2 days there, like it's 2 numbers there between them, I'm going to say during 2 days, so new moon and 2 days either side, really ground yourself. Focus on going out to nature, focus on meditation and breath work to allow your energy to root into the ground, okay? And really stay anchored in your heart while you receive this magical medicine, because this is such an ethereal, beautiful new gift coming in to like activate your intuitive sense, your knowing, your golden powers that you are here to use for healing and more on earth. So it's very much about allowing yourself to be anchored into the earth, so you're not whisked away into the ethers in your mind, you know, when you just kind of go off into that da 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 da. And you may find that during this time, this upgrade period, you might find that you might have even asked for this to happen. You might have asked for more intuitive gifts, or for more access to that support from the ethereal in whatever work you may be doing, okay? But either way, you don't want to lose your mind completely during these days that it's occurring, where we can go into that fogginess, and it's hard to manage everyday life when we're in that foggy headspace and we're just like, oh, I don't know where I am right now. So there's going to be absolutely a full DNA upgrade of yourself that's not off this earth, because this golden Livian Tecti is not off this earth, okay? So the diamond light body, from memory, there is something in the book about this, where there is a affirmation or a meditative chant or whatever it may be that you can read into and really pull in that diamond ray light of body, which might help you ground and really be more centered where you are. So I'll open that up and I'll read it out to you, okay? Okay, so yes, it says, invoking the diamond ray. Repeat the following out loud 3 times. I'm centered in the diamond ray of light. The diamond ray of light is anchored within the earth. I am the diamond ray, and it is me. I am the earth, and she is me. Together we stand, united are we. You send pulses and waves of love out through you, connecting in diamond infinity loops around the planet. Pure love is circulating and flowing. It is this love that heals all. Take a few moments to be in this vision, to feel the light pulsing through and out of you, feeling that connection to the earth and her core. Okay, so it seems that this card is asking you to be more connected with using earth, the frequency of that diamond light body, to assist you in clearing through. And we've got the little infinity links here around what must be the earth, which is allowing you to shine and hold that link with earth strong, which again here with the root chakra and the grounding, while you receive this beautiful DNA activation, this upgrade here of what is to come with your new gifts. I think it's pretty special, pretty special. So we'll pull out some little message cards for you at the moment. What does group 3 need to receive for messages? Seed spells. Create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. And hedge guardians. Walk widdershins and seek the land under the hill. So you are manifesting this whole new beautiful magic. It's like your story is changing. You've been spell casting. You have been doing the work. You have been focusing on really just like grounding in and owning what is yours and seeking what is truly there in the unknown. And because you honor that part of self so much and you have these powerful gifts already, you are just being gifted even more with this new upgrade. It's as though you are a beautiful ray of light here on this earth to provide just this beautiful medicine to the world. And you're now receiving that new upgrade to further honor that and further assist in that. So just remember boundaries and really grounding your energy during this time, during this new moon. So I'm going to pull some tea leaf cards for group 3 about what messages there are for you at the moment regarding this new moon. Okay. We have wealth, angel with spiritual guidance and protection from harm. We have peacock, beware of great pride. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Funnel, period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So yes, you're going to be given a wealth of new upgrades that is going to just power you through. It's up-leveling you into this whole new energy. Okay, you are being highly protected. You are receiving that spiritual guidance, and the fact that the angel is here next to the diamond ray and setting healthy boundaries. I feel like you activating these healthy boundaries and grounding yourself and calling in this diamond light body to cleanse through you and protect you is going to further improve this spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Because here the cobweb also says protected from negative forces beyond your control. So this is really an element of focus for you during this time, because this is happening in the unseen. This is manifesting into your reality in the unseen. Okay, so therefore you need to really focus on grounding, and you're just going to get this beautiful abundance of new energy coming through. When you do receive it, beware of having too much pride with this. You know, the peacock. Like, don't be walking around thinking, oh, you know, the bragging rights of what you are. It's the best way of dealing with these beautiful new beginnings, new gifts is remember you are here for a reason. Remember that your gifts are here to be humbly used for the greater good of consciousness and of the collective, and whatever it is that your gift is here to do. We're not here to boast and brag about it. we're here to come with love and serve with love while maintaining our own boundaries and balance as well. Okay? Period of frustration and lessons to be learned. So I feel like while you balance in this new energy, you possibly are going to feel frustrated with it. You possibly are going to, you know, be struggling to funnel in this new knowing. So really just take your time. It doesn't happen overnight. Be patient with it and allow it to nestle in slowly, like the funnel. You know, the funnel, put it all on the top and it slowly comes through the little hole. So allow it to just slowly come in. I've got bags, something important such as a new job or raise. Well, that's this new gift you are receiving. So I'm going to pull some tarot for group number 3. Oh, no. I'm going to pull some messages for how can I best surrender to the universe, group 3. How can group 3 best surrender to the universe to allow this new manifestation to come to fruition, group 3. Fairies' orders: rest, replenish and release guilt. Lilac spirit quartz: community, healing division, teamwork and freedom. And lastly, we have balance, cracking open, deep healing and balancing karma. So again, rest, balance, rest, replenish and release guilt. Balance, cracking open, deep healing and balancing karma. Okay, so really allowing yourself to rest during this time, really ground in and protect that energy with this diamond light body ray as well of protection. Ask for that spirit protection over you during this time. Community, I feel like, is your spirit community in terms of the unseen, calling in that team to really protect you through. You can use this with your diamond light body, really just putting in that grid work around yourself with the use of calling in your guardian, your angel support, or your other spirit team support, whatever it is that you may already work with. Otherwise, you can just call in those that are here for your highest good to protect you through this new gifts that you are receiving, to ensure, you are only receiving what is here for your highest good. Okay, so really balancing this time during these days surrounding and on the new moon, really just honoring that downtime and balance, because there's going to be deep healing that will happen in the underside of all of this within your being, within your soul, for this to happen. Okay, so we'll pull some tarot just to get some more let's say, what will this manifestation bring to group number 3? What will this new manifestation bring to group number 3? Okay. We have the Hanged Man. It's like you're going to go through this period of feeling like you know you've got to let go of something, but you're not sure how. Like there's this lack of direction, which we did discuss here with the funnel, the period of frustration. It was like, well, there's going to be a period of needing to, alchemize these new energies within yourself that come through. Okay? So that real feeling of, ugh, like the best way of taking this is by just allowing yourself to surrender. Okay? There is going to be uncertainty with these new gifts, but there's so much more to come with it. With the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is, you know, it's going to take you through a process of really coming back within and really reminding yourself of why you are doing this. That childlike energy and that beautiful memory of, hey, I know why I'm doing this. This is my gift. It's not always easy to give, but I'm here to master it and to accept this unknown, to let go of what's needing to be let go here with this cracking open and deep healing, really just allowing that to happen, allowing yourself to let go so that you can receive that healing and the comfort of it. It's like it'll bring back these beautiful memories of past things that were. It's like, I don't feel like it's going to be a painful process. It's an absolute one with the major arcana, or with the hanged man. It's like, this is happening, but I don't feel like it's going to be super painful. It's like, you know, the Six of Wands is success and victory. You see this beautiful little dragon it's just hatched open from the egg. It's this new beginning. It's this new revival of, yeah, you are going to succeed within this new energy. And with the moon here, it's like really coming back to trusting in your intuition. Really trying to balance that. You know, well, the moon can be very much about illusion, and I guess the funny thing is the hangman and the moon are both water element, which is very emotive. So it's really battling through these emotions through this time. You will potentially feel like insecure. You're going to lack direction. You're going to feel all those things while you shift into this new gift that you're receiving. But you've got your community here and spirit helping you through. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel uncertain and you're not feeling like, sorry, aeroplane going over. Let go of any feelings that are making you feel negative, that are making you doubt this, that are raising emotions that aren't conducive with what you're going through with this new upgrade. Okay? You have Five of Pentacles. It's going to absolutely be like a process of feeling like you've lost something. It's like you just, yeah, it's like you are really going to be struggling through this internally in your emotions, but your life is going to be okay. Like you're safe while you process this transition. Okay, because we've got, okay, Five of Challenges or Five of Swords. So again, it's like you're just going to be stuck in this energy during this new moon. Okay, I really hate to say it. It's like this energy of just really feeling so unsure of what's happening. You're just going to have so much conflict within yourself. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be terrible because you've got so much support here from spirit realm. Ground your energy. Set your boundaries. Really protect your energy, okay? It's like really, really allow yourself to mourn that. Allow yourself to let this go. The old. Let the old go as you bring in this new gift. So what is the outcome after this grieving of this shift and this change for group number 3? We have the Devil. So initially there is going to be this feeling of powerlessness. Okay, while you start to navigate this new energy, there is going to be a feeling of, yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Things don't feel like they used to. I don't feel safe where I'm at in myself at the moment. Okay? But just remember that the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups here were very much saying that there is going to be victory and success in this. Okay? These gifts have been given to you because you are entrusted, because Spirit knows that you absolutely have got the strength to take on this new endeavor. Okay? And we have the Forge, or otherwise known as Temperance. So, you know, balance is coming again. That tranquility, you're going to have that beautiful, passionate coming together within yourself again, okay? Your relationship with yourself is going to balance again. Your trust in yourself is going to balance again. And it's just, it's going to start to feel so much better again. It's like, yeah, it just, I guess it's hard when we get cards like this and it all looks so terrible, and like, other than there is plenty of positive in here, because there is positive coming. But when we go through such a huge upgrade like this, it's like, sometimes if if you've ever been through like a dark night of the soul, for example, it feels horrible at the time, but there's so much beauty when you come out of it. It's like, wow. I never dreamed of this beauty that could be, and you suddenly experience all the gloriousness that comes with it. It's like beautiful. So, you know, it's coming. It is coming. All right, so we have Death. So a huge spiritual transformation. Letting go of the old and embracing the new. Very apt to this, because it's Death is, you got a lot of major arcana here. Death is very much, you're going to experience a whole spiritual transformation here. This is huge. And lastly, we have the Enchanter's Wheel, or otherwise known as the Wheel of Fortune. So beautiful a card to end, because it is all about fated fortune, you know, good luck, destiny. You spin the wheel and you get, and it's what's destined for you. It's, you know, it's upright, which means it's all good luck. There's so much beauty coming. You are going through a massive, massive spiritual transformation during this new moon. Here I'm thinking, oh yeah, you're getting this beautiful new upgrade, and it's like, wow, whatever it is, it's big. It's very big. It's going to be welcomed. It's going to be beautiful. But during the week of the new moon, you're going to be feeling this energy. You know, that, how I said before, the 2 days either side of the new moon, and during the new moon, you're going to be feeling some pretty difficult energy. But know that this is just a spiritual transformation, an ending of the old and coming of the new, and this beautiful new wheel turning of good luck to come to you, just abundance of what's destiny for you. And in a 7-year at the moment, being, you know, very destiny related, what's fated is, it's like this is obviously a beautiful time of action for you, with that Virgo as well being of all times. Virgo's very, you know, get it done. So any last little messages for group number 3 for now to finish us off? Travel the road seldom taken with the soothsayer. Spirit familiar. Seek loving connections and cherish friendships. So that's beautiful. There you go. So an amazing time for you, group number 3. Wowzers. Yeah, you've got a lot coming, man. It's going to be so beautiful when you embrace this new gift and you honor this healing process to take this new gift. You accept it. You don't have a choice but to accept it, because, you know, there was a lot in the major arcana that said that. So it is destined. This is here, okay? But the way you choose to embrace it in life is the difference of how the outcome is. So by doing the work, it will be a beautiful, new, powerful, abundant time for you. Can't wait to see the work that you choose to do for the greater good, group 3. There's powerful energy coming, and I'm sure you're going to do amazing things with it. So thank you again for today, coming to listen, and I wish you all the best for this new moon energy on the 15th of September. If you could please like, comment if this resonated with you, and subscribe if you haven't already and you're feeling called to be notified for further videos. Much love, all the best.